button. Let me press this button. Oh, where'd it go? It's not on this screen. Must be on this screen. Nope, it's not on this screen. Nope, it's not on this screen. Nope, it's not on this screen. Ah, it's
you know what I found amazing?
What?
That the 7th district race between Hamburger and Fritas has spent more money than the presidential race in the 7th district.
The Slade and Mayson Show. 50, 49, 40. You're listening to
and these are some of the things we'll be talking about.
45,
this guy's talking.
44, 43. This is the continued countdown. For the Slade and Mayson Show. 39. 38 right now. 37. You're listening 36, to the countdown. 35. The Slade and Mason Show. 33. Please stand 32, by as you're listening to the countdown 30, to the Slade and Mason Show. 28. 27. This 26, of course the countdown to the Slade and Mason Show. 23. 22. We continue 21 now with the countdown to the Slade and Mason Show. 18. 17. Stand by 16 as we are 15, now delivering the countdown 14, to the Slade and Mason Show.
Are we doing
12,
this again this week?
11. Yes. 10.
Are
This is
we?
our countdown.
Oh, yeah, I guess
we're
ready.
7. 6. 5. Ready? 4. Here we go. 3.
Here we go.
2. Sure?
1.
Here we go.
Now broadcasting from the Dan Mason Studios, deep in the heart of Virginia, it's the Slade and Mayson Show.
I'm J.D. Slade.
I'm Dan Mason.
And this is the Slade and Mayson Show.
Yes. No, you are not either. Good morning, Mr. Slade.
Good morning, Mr. Mason, and welcome to fall in Virginia.
Yeah, you got that right. Hey, this is the Slade and Mayson Show. It's all about you and us. It's like a radio program where we share with you. Oh, my goodness gracious. Well, it's kind of like a radio program. It's a little bit like a radio program. It's
okay, I'll give you that.
It's reminiscent. What? Oh, we have microphones. Okay. Oh my gosh. And we're going to share with you news stories and things we see throughout the week. It's just our take on it. Basically, we're just saying the things that have creeped into your evil little minds, but you'd never hear on a radio station. Just trying to have fun. Don't take it too seriously. Just enjoy. All the music is brought to you by Dan Music. Dan Music, because why? Because, well, we're just so cheap. We can't afford it. Cheap. Oh, my gosh. Is that the word, frugal? We're going to go with frugal now? Okay.
Yeah, that'll work.
Let's see. Don't forget to check out our Instagram page where you can see a picture of us from like 2016. And don't forget to tell friends, neighborhood cops, people that you see in the street. Say it publicly. Say it on loud. Say it in your Facebook post.
Get arrested for saying it.
I listen to the Slade and Mayson Show on purpose.
All right, there. Put your hands up. Get out of round.
And as always, we are brought to you by Icy Something Icy, which we'll talk about later as soon as I can find my cheat notes on that. There we go. All right. I understand so today, you have a rant.
Yes, I do. Before I get into my rant, a little bit later in the program, I'm going to show you exactly why we are not like a radio show. Moment of sadness this week, and I bring this up because this is a life lesson. Eddie Van Halen died, 65 years old, throat cancer.
Yeah.
The problem is that if you ever looked at any relaxing or any entertaining photos of Eddie, he always had a cigarette hung in his mouth.
Wow.
And even when he lost part of his tongue, it still wasn't enough. He was a fascinating musician, probably I would probably go ahead and give him the dignity of calling him the best guitarist in the world.
Mhm.
But, it brought up another point because I have lots of friends. Well, at least I think they are. I have lots of friends, and I have a group in Pennsylvania that, again, I love like brothers and sisters and children. And one of my children, brothers and sisters, looked at this album and it's like, and he said, well, this is really hard for me. This is like the hardest for me because, again, Eddie, blah, 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 Eddie, blah, 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 my first concert, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And I thought, okay, well, this brings up a time to bring you up to one of life's cruel lessons. Unfortunately, until they find some kind of cure where you're going to live forever and not live badly forever, we're all going to die.
I'm not.
The moment for me was 1980. I remember I was driving into work, and every radio station in the city was playing John Lennon. Yeah, I didn't know why. Well, I soon found out. That one hit me hard, and that is because, again, from 1963, my childhood, it's like they were Beatles, and then, again, Instant Karmas, and he's gone. Never to be making any new music again.
Right.
So I say, again, this is, like I say, this is one of life's cruel jokes because it's like, if you're allowed to have a good life and live a long life, that's wonderful. Mm-hmm. But unfortunately, death of others becomes a speed bump that way. And, again, it is really just called getting older.
Yeah.
It is inevitable. And, again, and you will see, I remember when, like I say, from 1980, then all of a sudden, all my, my childhood movie stars and, again, it's like, and we're all dying.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Yep.
Yeah. And this year has been hard on the entertainment industry. Mm-hmm. So, again, but the wonderful thing about it, and there is an upside to it, and that is that as long as you have memory that you can conjure up and that you don't go insane, you can always bring these people back in whatever. And that's small consolation, but it's better than nothing. Better than a sharp stick to the eye.
Yeah. So
again, that I guess it's not much of a rant as much of it is, again, a life's lesson that we all have to learn. And it's like, and then I started, when this started happening, and then I started thinking about, my mom and dad, when they started losing, again, big band era stars and, again, real Hollywood, when it was the golden age of Hollywood, again, and I thought, wow. But here's the downside to it. You got to remember, Eddie Van Halen was around a long time. Who do you have to replace him?
Yeah. Not much.
Eddie Halen took a musical group that sounded like noise and made them stars. And that's why it hurts so many people when Eddie Van Halen dies. I don't think as many people are going to be upset when David Lee Roth goes away from here because they're going to be expecting that.
He's been a bit of a train wreck. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I got to read this.
All right.
He named his kid Wolfgang. Yes, he did. So his son, Wolfgang, posted, "I can't believe I'm having to write this, but my father, Edward Ludwig Van Halen," yes, I did say Ludwig, lost his long and arduous battle with cancer this morning. "He was the best father I could have ever asked for. Every moment we shared with him on and off stage was a gift. My heart is broken, and I don't think I'll fully recover from this. I love you so much, Pop." So, there it is. Just enjoy them and remember them once they passed on. Because unfortunately, I don't think, unless you achieve some kind of fame like they did, I don't think as many people are going to be feeling as bad about you going into the ground as you feel about Eddie going into the ground.
Mm-hmm. I hear you.
So there. Oh yes, and then before I get any farther, I'm gonna cut this short because, like I say, hey, you ladies and gentlemen, you don't know. This past week, my partner celebrated his 64th birthday. Yay! All right, Dano, baby, Dano.
That's right, boys and girls. This week I went around the sun again. Paul Harvey is up and against my time, but I'm with him in spirit. 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 I'm with him in spirit
I got to tell you.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, it's like, again, this year I'm hitting that golden one, man.
Which one's that?
65.
No.
And I've already ordered the shirt. I have already ordered the shirt, man. Paraphrase it. It says 65 years of being absolutely awesome. I did.
Yeah,
I most certainly did.
Yeah, but you can only wear it 365 times and then you go.
And that'll be fine. That's, again, I was thinking about that. I'm glad you mentioned that because, okay, so I do have an article in part of my fatty report of an ice cream company that's going to make this specialty ice cream because it's celebrating 30 years or something or another. All right. In my way of thinking, if you start selling that ice cream January 1st, 2021, January 1st, 2022, you're done. They should be over with. There's no more. The 30th anniversary is gone. Don't want to see any more of this ice cream for the next 25 years.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that's what made me think of that is because you're right. Because I'm going to get the most enjoyment for that year, and then I'm going to pack it away.
And then what?
Hey, it was a shirt. Again, it was something people are going to look at it the first time and go, that's just.
Oh, okay. I want to make sure it wasn't like an expiration device. So.
I can tell I'm getting older because it's like there's certain things that I tolerate more now than I did. And I'm also more emotional now about things. It's like, so I saw this sentimental mumbo jumbo, I call it outside, but it's like, it hit me in my heart. And it was two of your daughters, and you have a daughter. So you understand what I'm saying. It's like, they are the best thing that I've ever put my name to. And so this thing has this lion on it. And basically it's saying, again, I hope you understand how proud I am of you and how proud I am of you every day, blah, blah, blah. But it was the last two lines. It was, I may not be with you the rest of your life, but I will love you the rest of mine. Oh, man. Oh, Lord.
See, now,
the tears started coming.
And
if you say, I'll punch you in the face.
Nope. All I'm saying is, and I see you posting these things on Facebook, and now we're getting on a tangent about Facebook, but you are the product on Facebook, right?
Yes, absolutely. Okay. Oh, I understand that.
So I am really careful about what I put little hearts next to or smiley faces.
Oh, no. You don't see any of that crap.
Can't.
It's like when I send those things to my kids. I send them private messages.
Oh, okay.
I don't post.
All right. I thought you were okay.
Nothing about my personal life unless I want to laugh about it on Facebook.
Okay.
I promise.
All right. Well, but you're still sending it to your children through Facebook, right?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, yeah. You're in the algorithm. Never mind.
Well, again, like I said, hey, I don't care because, like I said, this hit me, and I thought, boy, I tell you what, because one of my kids is just like me.
Yeah.
Just like me, man. It's like, and I knew what was going to happen when she got it. And sure enough, I got a call 20 minutes after I sent it to her.
Daddy, I love you too.
I know my children, man. That's right.
Oh my gosh. Hey, before we
before you just cover your point,
what's up?
I was having a problem getting my coffee together because I didn't have any Splenda with me. But I discovered that just plain Folgers coffee and hazelnut creamer does a good job.
The creamer the creamer is about 1/3 sugar.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't.
Sugar. It's sugar.
Oh well, see again, that's not going to hurt. That's not. Gonna hurt
so a lot of those creamers are basically sugar. The fact you're adding sugar,
really is French vanilla.
Oh man, that is.
Sir, there's like 18 spoons of sugar in those.
Oh man, it's like, and the whole house is perfumed for like 3 weeks. So it's just
and it's that nasty, funky, sweet perfume.
Oh my gosh! Before we opened up the microphone, you talked about sleep times. And
yes,
and you said, "Well, nobody really needs that much sleep." Now it's a very wait.
You got to set the story up now. Okay, I told Dan yesterday that I came home from my other job, and it was about 12:15, and I laid down. I just was really tired. When I woke up, it was 8:30. So I got up, and did I go get something to eat? Nope. I went to the bathroom, went back to bed.
Mhm.
Woke up again, 2:30.
Yep.
And I thought, oh, wow, let's see, I've slept 10, 12 hours. Again, it's like I should be getting up because this is about the time I would be getting up in the morning anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, well, you know what? I say to heck with that. I got to take some medicine and then I'm going back to bed. And I took my medicine and I went back to bed. I finally ended up getting up when the alarm went off I set it for 5 this morning. So.
Mm-hmm. But you were asking whether or not you need that much sleep. And the answer is yes.
Yeah, because Brittany says, oh, yeah, it's just your body telling you need it. It's like, does
Correct.
Anybody need 15 hours of sleep?
Teenagers. So the thing.
Yeah, the ones who do the leap.
Apparently teenagers need that much sleep. But yes, no, if your body is sleeping that much, there's something going on and your body needs to shut down and repair. So leave it alone. Stop complaining about it. Just enjoy the sleep. As a matter of fact, they say when you go on vacation, just to find out how much sleep you need, measure how much sleep you get. How much, like when you go to bed and then you just wake up automatically. Go to bed, wake up automatically. Find out what that time is. That's how much time you need. But if you're sick or if you're under the weather or your body's starting to take a nosedive, it will go ahead and take longer to shut. Like this.
See, that explains it because I've got some stuff going on my left foot that they've been working on, and so I guess that's telling me it's shutting it down so it can heal. That's
your body saying, "Yep, I'm gonna go to sleep for a little while. I'm gonna get this all fixed." For instance, I was gonna talk about this a little bit later, but this past weekend I got the flu shot. Okay. And they said, don't worry, everything's fine. You may get flu-like symptoms. Well, I did. I started to get a little achy. It felt like if a flu was on level 67, this was on like 4. Like you knew it was there. Okay.
Yeah.
So.
And this is why I argue about this because you've gotten the flu shot and that's good.
Every year.
But how many years have the flu shots come out and they're absolutely ineffective against the strain they were supposed to fight?
It happens a lot, but
a lot more often than I would get one.
Here's my theory, and I'm going to stick with this one. First off, and I think I've talked about this in the past, you never lose a virus once you get it. And once you get a virus into your system, it never, ever really goes away, ever. That, I think, is verifiable. So, for instance, like when you get chickenpox, okay, it goes dormant for years, and then all of a sudden it shows up as shingles. So all these...
Except for most black people, because that's one of those diseases that a lot of black people don't get.
Are you making fun of us, white people?
I'm just saying that it's a little more prevalent in the Caucasian persuasion.
What you talking about, Willis?
All right, so yeah. So, but anyway, viruses never go away, and that's why sometimes, like, I'll have a cold, and I'm like, oh, I remember this style cold. I know how this goes. Oh, it's 3 days. Then I get this, and I get the runny nose, and sure enough, runny nose, and then boom, it's gone. So I think viruses just kind of hang out. Same thing. So when you're getting a flu shot, you're teaching the body.
Here, let's boost that thing up.
No. You're teaching it how to attack this type of virus, and it goes out and it goes, ha! I know how to kill this virus. There's no one here. Oh, all right. I'll just sit down. So, but I think because the virus it gets introduced into your system from last year or the year prior, I truly believe by getting a flu shot every year, yeah, you're going to get a mix and feed. It's only going to be good for quote unquote a year, but I really think there's a remote chance that it kind of remembers where it was, finds the flu that it got from last year that was available last year.
Which is totally different than the one they have this year.
Which is completely different than the one this year. And he goes, yeah, I remember how to get rid of this one. This is good. We're good. And then he gets just
okay, again, and I say, hey, more power to you. But
I'm not an immunologist.
You know when the last time I actually had the flu, and you'll have to think back how long this was.
Okay.
I got the Hong Kong flu years ago.
When did you travel?
I didn't. Again, but again, once again, those Oriental countries.
Oh, come on, we're not doing that.
But anyway, like I said, but that was the last time I actually had the flu, and it was, it was quite a fight. So.
Yeah. So I had the flu once. I believe Helen was. I'm gonna say she was 2, and was she 21 now? So that's how long ago it was. And every year thereafter, I'm getting the flu shot. Thank you very much. Never again. No. Had it.
Like I say, more power to you. Here's the way you avoid the flu. You keep people away from you. Again, it's like when I leave the control room, I'm getting a. Do you know how much people are being gouged for Lysol?
Oh, I know. And you know what? And we're not going down that path. We're not talking about this stuff. But guys, soap and water. You're good. That's all you need.
But I went to go get a can of Lysol, and I think it's like $9.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous.
Well, anyway, so the thing of it is, people are going to definitely, if they get sick, they're going to get sick of smelling Lysol.
Yeah,
because I'm going to bathe that room with it. It's just going to be.
Hey, so yeah. All right. So I'm going to switch gears a little bit.
Okay.
And I got so do you know what silver is, right?
Silver, yeah, it's the second place medal.
Yeah, it's like a second place.
Not quite as
You're not the winner. Here you go.
Not quite as diminished as bronze.
You're not a combination of copper and nickel and tin. Here you go.
See how we are just labeled? Your gold and your silver and your bronze and your tin.
Yes.
Aluminum foil.
And over there, that's Scotch tape.
Yeah, they don't even give you masking tape. It's Scotch tape.
Anyway, all right. So 1 ounce of silver right now, actually, I'm kind of surprised, is $23.48. That is what's called
1 ounce of gold is $1,428.
Okay. So with that in mind,
you really aren't anything when you're silver.
use like nothing, which is interesting because I think I remember reading somewhere there's more gold on the earth than there is silver, but silver is easier to get to than gold. I think we talked about this a while back.
That's how come it's so cheap, because it is easier.
Yeah, it's easy to get to. But
I watch gold. I would like to watch these gold hunting shows on TV too. Yeah,
all right.
They watch about 38 ounces, and it's like, and there's $50,000, and it looks like it's about a half a medicine bottle.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
I'm sorry,
not as good as platinum, but that's okay. Hey, so in Las Vegas this past Friday at auction, and this just kind of I started wrapping my brain around this. And I'm looking at the different words that they use here. But there was a 1794 silver dollar believed to be among the first ever minted in the United States. Okay? Right. So it's been given value for that. Are you with me so far? I mean, that's pretty reasonable.
It's got to be worth something if it's one of the oldest.
Right. So they, let's see, back in 2002... there was one that was sold for $7.59 million.
Woo.
Which is, 2002. So that's probably about, we'll say about $10 million today. All right. So, and that was 1933 U.S. double gold coin. This is silver, but they were still expecting millions of dollars because they did one back in 2013 for $10 million. Now, so this coin went up for auction, and they had a minimum bid, which of course they never tell you what the minimum bid is, but it didn't make it. So it didn't sell off. But here's what I'm thinking. They say it's rare. There were 1,758 of these coins minted in Philadelphia. They know of 300 that still exist. If you're asking me if a quarter of the coins that were minted over 200 years ago are still around, and we know where they are, I'm not thinking that's very rare. That's like, yeah, we know where they are.
It isn't. It's
Some
like,
guys looking to cash out.
Somebody who has one. They have one of 1,000,000 or one of 1,000 that was minted. That's rare. No, when you got 300,
that's like Beanie Babies. They're everywhere.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. That is like, yeah, boy, we've really gone into some stupid stuff over the years.
Yeah,
well, again, you bring that up, and it's like, and I saw this. I don't know I think it was Pawn Stars.
Mm.
This guy brings in this big chunk of silver melded in with earthen. I mean, it's just a great big clump of silver coin that you can't get out.
Yeah.
So they try to put a value on it. Well, how can you put a value on it? I mean, it really is junk. If you look at it, it's like, because if you go to chipping it away, you're going to ruin the coins.
Oh, wait a minute. So the coins were stuck where in?
They're all around this chunk. They've melded into this chunk, but it's like you can't separate them.
Ooh. So
this guy comes into Pawn Stars and he's like, "What do you want for it?" He says, "I'd like $1.5 million." He said, "In what?" Rick is such a wise guy, man. It's like, yeah, but that's because he knows his stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I like to watch these guys going for gold, but I'll tell you what, that's not something I want to do in my life either, because it's a hard life out there, and you got to like the people that you're with, and you see a lot of in-house fighting and things like that going on. No, I think I'll buy my gold in the coin shops.
Mm-hmm. Gold coins, yeah. So, how about a golden star?
What?
A golden star?
What's a golden star?
I'm glad you asked. Okay, so.
You're a very tricky one, Mr. Wabbit. I walked right into that one.
All right, so this is really funny. And
you haven't told me.
There was, you know what Instagram is?
Yes. Oh, yeah. I have never used that, although I understand I have one account.
That's where that guy up north with the funny hair leaves a lot of his comments. But anyway, apparently Burger King is hot for this. So they have created something called the Master Angus Burger, and they have posted. They said, we would like, no. We want, nope. We demand a Michelin star. And got, I don't know.
Wait a minute.
You know what a Michelin star is?
You mean like the tire company?
Do you know what a Michelin star is, though?
Like I say, is this like related to the tire company? It is related
to the tire company, correct.
Okay.
So a Michelin star restaurant.
What a Michelin star is.
All right. So a Michelin star is, so the brothers got together. This is back in
brothers. All right. The brothers get together. You know, it got to be something going on with that.
Chemical Brothers. Anyway, they were selling tires back in like 1902. There were maybe 8,000 cars in all the United States at that time. So selling tires was kind of rough. So they put together a Michelin book. And the book was like, taught you how to do certain things and where to repair. And anyway, so then they got on the idea of like, well, gosh, people are now traveling. They would like to know whether or not the place they're going to stay, a restaurant or something like that, is any good. So they created the Michelin star system. And when they would go out, if they liked it, they gave it a Michelin star, and it was a star. And that was the end of it. About 1920, 1930, I would have to check. You guys can research this stuff. It's all on the net. But a short time after that, they said,
when Elliot was looking for the answer,
they decided to switch it. It's now a 3-star system. But it's very, very, very difficult to get a Michelin star. For instance, if you go to a hoity-toity restaurant, these individuals will walk in. You don't know they're coming in. They will check out the restaurant. They're looking around. They go check out the bathroom. They come, they sit down. They will take a dinner fork and they'll put it down on the floor next to them. And they will have like a little stopwatch, and they'll figure out how long does it take before someone comes by and they pick up that fork, right? They always order half a carafe of wine just to see whether or not they could be jerks about it and give them yesterday's wine, or they give them a fresh bottle of wine, right? So there are all these little things they'll do just to find out whether or not this restaurant is up to snuff, because they really can't go in the back and see how they're preparing the food. So they look for consistency, they look for flavors, balances, they look for the way food is served. So Michelin star is a big fucking deal, okay? As a matter of fact,
they still do this?
They still do this, and they anonymously. These guys travel around the world, and there's one in Washington, Virginia. It's called Inn at Little Washington.
Oh, the Inn at Little Washington, yeah.
Yeah, they are a 3-star Michelin restaurant.
Wow,
and
I've been the stuff.
Yeah, I've been there twice, and you dress up, and the food that is prepared and served is absolutely perfect.
Sorry.
No, it's perfect. So and that's what the deal is. Anyway, Burger King has requested from Michelen, which is this huge hoity-toity place where everything has to be silverware and it has to be perfect. They have asked for a Michelin star. As it turns out, reviewers inspected a Burger King in Luxembourg and in Belgium to check to find out whether or not the Master Angus burger deserves a Michelin star. And Burger King said, okay, but I got to tell you, got to let you know before you show up. Number one, it's going to be, you're going to be served on a tray and you was getting paper napkins, okay? So
there'd be food in the corner of that tray. A little bit of leftover stuff from last customer.
So, yeah. So they actually have done this. And so what we're going to do is we're going to find out on November 1st, because that's when the books come out. And yes, so they actually did it. The people from Michelen have gone, and they're going to go find out.
At the Inn at Little Washington and hearing this crap.
They're going, yeah.
We had to kiss our own butts to get this 3-star, and it's like, and you're going to give this to a fast food with food on the tray?
I'll tell you, that'd be a real feather in their cap if they did. Oh, we have to take a short break. We'll be right back.
Thank goodness for this break. Sadly, however, we will return to the Slade and Mayson Show.
Today in history, October 11th, 1142. We see the peace treaty between the Jin dynasty and the Southern Song dynasty is formally ratified when a John envoy visits the Song court. And then they played Freebird, 1727. George II and Caroline of Ashban are crowned King and Queen of Great Britain. Or Queen, she was the Queen. No, she was the Queen. He was the, oh, never mind. 1767, surveying of the Mason-Dixon line separating Maryland from Pennsylvania is completed. Sure was a lot of duct tape laid down that day. 1890, Washington, D.C., the founding of the Daughters of the American Revolution is seen. They took the acronym DAR, probably not their best move. 1929, JCPenney opened store number 1252 in Milford, Delaware, making it a nationwide company with stores in 48 U.S. states. Finally, a place I can go for those big and husky pants. 1968, NASA launches the Apollo 7, the first successful manned Apollo mission, with astronauts Willie Schirra, Don Essel, Walter Cunningham, Joni Chachi, Ritchie, and the Fonz. And finally, 2001, The Polaroid Corporation files for federal bankruptcy protection. Seems there's this new digital camera thing. You can take like 6,000 pictures, cost you nothing, versus a Polaroid cartridge is running you about $19 and you get 6 pictures. But you got to shake them. I'm Dan Mason, and that's October 11th.
Hey there, Carmine Neguzio here. How you doing? Hey, listen, I know times are kind of rough out there still. So what I've done is I started my own little pawn shop. I said pawn shop. Yeah, but this one's a little bit different. So all you gotta do is look for me. Yeah, I've been driving around my green and purple Cadillac there. It's a 73. It's a beauty. Now just come on over, tap on the glass there, show me what you got, and I'll throw out some cash to you. It's pretty simple. No paperwork. It's an easy deal. Yeah, just give me a call if you got something different, if you know what I'm saying. We take everything, you know, rings, bracelets. We could take necklaces, household silverware you found, maybe sitting around somewhere. If you got copper piping, just look for the purple and the green pickup truck that we have floating around there. That's driving my cousin Guido. Yeah, no problem. No paperwork either. Just give us this stuff and we'll take care of it. You know what I'm saying? And please, by all means, make sure you don't give us nothing that's considered stolen. We's completely on the up and up. So just about anything is of value. Yeah. Them hubcaps you found, that sprinkler system, that bronze statue of Abraham Lincoln you got there in the back of your car, anything. We take it all. We got quick and easy markets for just about everything. Heck, Guido took some plutonium-239 last Tuesday. Found a nice little buyer from the Czech Republic. No problem. Carmine Neguzio's pawn shop will take care of everything. So whether it's a collection of gold teeth, a Blu-ray DVD player there, or a bag of titanium hips, no problem. Just watch for Carmine Neguzio's purple and green Cadillac there and drop it off. I'll get you some quick cash and you can move on your way. Hey, I'm Carmine Neguzio for Carmine Neguzio's pawn shop. I said pawn shop.
Hey, Mike.
Hello, Joe.
Where you been, huh?
I've been working hard.
Oh, hey, I want you to meet my friend here. Hey, what's your name?
What's my name?
Yeah.
Well, my name is Pino Pantalone, the salami and sausage man. I go with a girl, a very pretty girl. Her name is Marianne. Every night when the moon is shining, shining up above, with a guitar in my hand, I go to Marianne and sing my songs of love.
She's so nice, la la la, it's paradise, la la la. She cooks spaghetti macaroni for a Pino Pantalone, the salami and sausage man.
What a pretty girl!
That's
Now the rich girl lives a life of ease. She travels near and far. The poor girl dreams her life away, just wishing on a star. Now my girl has no time to dream or to travel, it's a shame. She works all day, then sleeps all night, but I love her just the same.
She's so nice, la 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 la, it's paradise, la 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 la. She cooks spaghetti macaroni for a Pino Pantalone, the salami and sausage man.
You should have seen the way she danced. The rich girl buys her clothes at stores that cater to the best. The poor girl waits for fire sales, then fights like all the rest. Now my girl chops at rummage sales. She has no pride or shame. She looks so awful in those clothes, but I love her just the same.
She's so nice, la 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 la, it's paradise, la la la. She cooks spaghetti macaroni for a Pino Pantalone, the salami and sausage man.
Solo me. Now the rich girl drinks imported bourbon, whiskey, scotch, and wine. The poor girl drinks her glass of beer, it only cost a dime. My girl drinks Boilermakers, after two she goes insane, then starts to climb the chandeliers, but I love her just the same.
She's so nice, la 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 la, it's paradise, la 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 la. She cooks spaghetti macaroni for a Pino Pantalone, the salami and sausage man. Hey Joe, he's singing nice.
Thank you. The rich girl keeps her figure by good exercise and play. The poor girl keeps hers looking nice by scrubbing floors all day. Now my girl's fat and sloppy, she says dieting's a shame. She weighs almost 300 pounds, but I love her just the same. She's so nice, la 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 la, it's paradise, la la la. She cooks spaghetti, macaroni for a fino pantaloni, the salami and says eat your man. Pretty soon, now you can have the rich girl and take the poor one too. Tonight my girl, she said to me, Pino, I do love you. Pretty soon we will be married. It'll make me feel so grand. In my truck we'll go about, all the people they will shout. They go, Mr. and Mrs. Salami and Sausage Man.
Sorry about that, gang, but now we must return you to the Slade and Mayson Show.
I'm going to tell you this just once.
Hi, I'm J.D. Slade.
I'm Dan Mason.
And this is the Slade and Mayson Show.
Well, we are...
I'm going to tell you this just once. Don't make fun of the pizza.
Pino Pantaloni and the Salami Sausage Man. That is by Frank Petty Trio. I'm sure we're going to get banged on that one because that was a lot of fun.
Oh, man, I bet you probably got 15 or 16 #1 albums.
Here's a hit coming up to church right now. So
I just expect, here's what I expect to come out of that. Thank you, boys.
Today is National Sausage Pizza Day.
I hate sausage pizza.
And
I really do.
And that's why we
it
played.
looks like you got little brown dookie on top of your cheese pizza.
And that's why we played the Pino Pantaloni, the sausage and salami and sausage man. So
better have fun for pepperoni.
We did there was pepperoni. There was a pepperoni sundae. We did that. Anyway, but here's the deal.
Well, you know what? Now I'm getting hungry because it's like, you know what? I'm thinking already. What time is it? Okay, yeah. I'm already thinking about lunch. And boy, I'm telling you, there is a Reuben in my future.
All right. Calm down. Where do you get your Reuben, by the way?
I get it from the. They aren't a sponsor. So
oh, okay.
I'm not going to
it. But speaking of sponsors, real quick, two things.
They charge me $12 for a sandwich. You know what? I'm going to tell you this because I know you'd be ready to talk about icy something icy, so I'm going to break it up real quick. So it's like I have a couple of restaurants that I love the food, but it's like it is expensive. I said to Brenda, I said, well, you know, it's like a couple of months ago, my appetite started coming back. And so I got this cheeseburger with lettuce, tomato, and mayonnaise and fries. Oh man, you talk about it. And I'm not sure whether it's because I could finally taste everything or whether I just, but anyway, the next time I got that cheeseburger, which was this past week, I only ate half of it. It was not up to, and it's like, and so anyway, I said to Brenda, what do you want for lunch? She said, well, okay, I'll have a cheeseburger too. I didn't know how much I was paying for these things.
Yeah.
I gave her a $20 bill at 49 cents back.
That's funny.
Like food is expensive, but again, like I say, I can't eat but so much of anything. So, I try to make sure I get things and I know that this restaurant's going to make a Reuben that's just going to make my tongue slap my brains out.
All right, real quick.
Yeah,
so, this section, this portion, this design, this crustacean, this wedge, there we go, of the Slade and Mayson Show is brought to you by Icy Something Icy Treats. And you got to give Sheila Keenan a call. You got to call at 804-617-8827. That's 804-617-8827. They are available at www. And everybody knows that that's a website. I just say www to get your attention. I could have said http://www.
Stupid knowing that they don't have to use www.
That's right. As a matter of fact, you don't even have to put the .com on anymore. Yeah, it's just you really don't have to put .com. If you just put the name of the business in, Google's going to find it. But anyway, so it's ICEYSOMETHIN. Leave the G off for goodness sakes. ICEY.com. They have an Instagram page with little underscore markers.
But they got a better picture than the one we have on ours.
Oh man, yeah, absolutely. And they still have shops set up. They're setting their sights on shutting down for the season, but hey, still there.
You know what would be really cool? I'm serious.
No pun intended.
No pun intended. We really should have I See Something Icy, especially if they're getting ready to close up the season, just to talk about, hey, listen, thank you very much for all your patronage and over the year.
We should have her on the phone.
You're the one who's got the pull. You've got her phone number scratched on your bathroom wall, so it's like, hey.
Yep. I'll talk to her, see if she wants to come on. That'd be pretty cool. Or Al, either one.
I only think of cool stuff, man. It's like, again, I'm a JD, Mr. Cucumber, as in cool as A.
Anyway, so give them a call at 804-617-8827. Oh gosh. Great for birthday parties, corporate events, fundraisers, and more. What is it? It's a truck. She shows up, big, huge red truck. Can't miss it. And they have these really cool Italian, hey, man. They have the ice shavers, and the ice just spins, and this beautiful stream of soft, fluffy ice comes down. It's almost like ice cream. They put the flavorings on top, and man, you cry when it's gone. That's basically what happens. You just
buy another one. See, unlike children, I can buy as many as I want.
Well, in certain countries, it is permitted to purchase children. But speaking of purchasing, if you had $10, oh wait, back up. First off, you're right. Sausage on pizza here in this state is disgusting. In New Jersey, in New York, it's the bomb because it's like they do the sliced sausage. Anyway, now if you had $10,
here's what you did. Now hold that. If $10,
$10.
Like I am trying to find pizza like I've gotten in New York on the street.
Nope.
You just can't find it.
The nearest I found was a place in Alexandria, Virginia, and it was
called New York Pizza.
And no, they don't even tout themselves as New York Pizza, which is really weird. But it's just like New York Pizza. And I said, and I go to the shop. I'm like, wait a minute, you guys were all Middle Easterns. I'm like, what the heck? How did this happen? No, this is the way we make it, man. I said, this is the closest I've had to like a New Jersey pie. I'm like, what the Ferengi? Oh, I lost.
It reminds me of another place. There was a place down on Route 20 in Orange, and you're going out of the town of Orange. It was called Pizza Shanty.
Okay.
And Pizza Shanty, listen, I got to tell you, they made the best pizza and burgers. They had this thing called Betty Burgers because the owner was named Betty. And it's like, just imagine, stretch your hand open, and that's how big that burger was.
Oh, my.
And it just had everything in it. And when you'd hold it, it would run down your arm. And it's like, and you want to be licking it. That's how good it was.
Make a Whopper look like a snack.
But let me tell you something. These pizzas and burgers were made by rednecks, man. I mean, serious rednecks. Rednecks. It's like, but these rednecks knew how to make a pizza, and they knew how to make a burger. It's like, so again, and I miss Pizza Shanty. I really do.
That's shame. But $10.
If you had $10,
what would you buy?
$10?
Yeah.
You couldn't get much of it, but it's like you could probably get 3.5 grams.
No, it doesn't work that way. No.
Oh, you mean really commercial traffic? Sorry.
Yeah, I'm buying me a fly swatter. Do you know about this?
No. No.
All right, I had to get the actual. Hold on, this is funny.
He's looking up the story. It's like, I think that.
Okay, so here's what happened. So President, Vice President, but yeah, this is.
I remember the debate.
Right during the debate, this black fly just sits on his back of his head. Their shirts outside there now. It's like there's a shirt someone's got. They're selling. It says "pretty fly for a white guy."
It's
But-
like I
but-
saw there's something about Mike Pence's hair that really
know.
bugs me.
But
It's like it's almost like it's shellac there.
it's
And
sprayed on.
One of his relatives was coming to Culpeper yesterday,
Oh no.
and they showed a picture of him, and he looked like a 30-year version of Mike Pence.
No. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But here's the deal. So it was
Your hair doesn't move.
No, but it was originally supposed to be a $5 fly swatter. But apparently by the time they got out, it was a $10 fly swatter. But here's the dealio. As you know, their campaign motto is truth over lies. So all the fly swatters now say truth over flies. And they sold they sold 35,000 in less than 2 hours. They were gone.
Well, here's the kick to it, because it's like, see, I have to watch the debate the next day.
Yes.
But all I got when I came into work the next day from people is that, let me see here. They had no idea what Kamala Harris or Mike Pence talked about. All they could talk about was a damn fly.
I lost it. I don't know. It was great. All right, we're running out of time, so let's go ahead and get this underway here. Go. You got.
All right, don't put that jingle yet. Don't put that jingle yet, because I'm going to preface it with this. Here we go. I was going to save this for last, but remember, we're not like any radio show you'll ever hear, because they would have buried this story. Nutritionists are warning people not to drink pumpkin spice frappuccinos. The Sun says nutritionists are warning people not to drink too many Starbucks pumpkin spice frappuccinos because they contain the equivalent of 17 teaspoons of sugar. Yay! Hey! One pumpkin spice frappe has as much sugar as 1.5 McFlurries, 5 Krispy Kreme glazed donuts, and 2 Mars bars. Yay! Nutritionist Holly Gabriel says, year on, we see drinks come to market with excessive levels of added sugar. Coffee chains should act more responsibly when people with obesity are significantly more likely to become seriously ill with COVID. These seasonal products appeal to children and families and are a contributor to excessive free sugar consumption. Unless companies start to take sugar reduction seriously, we will continue to see high levels of children and adults living with obesity, type 2 diabetes, and tooth decay, all of which are entirely preventable. Yay!
Yay!
Now, hit that jingle, brother.
Here we go. You're up.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you why we are the fattest nation in the world. Every week I find examples of it, like this one. WWLP says, Herrell's Ice Cream Shop in Northampton, Massachusetts, is honoring the late Ruth Bader Ginsburg with 3 new ice cream flavors called Ginsburg Snap, sweet cream with ginger snaps, legendary RBG, which is a raspberry swirl with bubblegum mixed with ginger ice cream, and Women's Empowerment, which is just malted peppermint. Yeah. Twix, celebrating the holidays with a new flavor called Winter Spice. The limited edition chocolate bars are made with cinnamon and nutmeg. Yep. Entertainment Tonight says Nestle has changed the name of their Eskimo pies to Edie's Pies. The name is more politically correct. What?
What is it? What Nestle's changing which pie to what?
They've changed Eskimo pies to Edie's Pies. It's more politically correct. Why? Who the hell is Edie? Fan side, it says Stone Cold Creamery is bringing back its Boo Batter ice cream for Halloween. The ice cream gets its black color from food coloring. Yeah, I'll bet. Brand Eating says Stone Cold Creamery is celebrating the 35th anniversary. This is the one I was talking about, of Super Mario's video game with 3 Nintendo-themed flavors, including Mario Super Birthday Blast Creation, which is cake batter ice cream folded with yellow cake, bright blue frosting, and star sprinkles. Mario Superstar Shake, cake batter ice cream folded with yellow cake, bright blue frosting, and star sprinkles. And the Rainbow Road Rally ice cream cake, which is layers of yellow cake and cake batter ice cream with star sprinkles surrounded by bright blue frosting. How much you gotta wet when you get ready to eat those, man? Oh my God. Texas Monthly says the Taco Cabana restaurant chain is cashing in on the pumpkin spice craze by serving, you know what? A frozen pumpkin spice margarita.
Oh my God.
Ladies and gentlemen, why are we the fattest nation in the world? I have just given you 15 examples.
Yuck. That's disgusting. Yeah, get an egg and beat it. Egg
and
be
people are buying this stuff. That's
what is this place? Taco what?
Not beat it. Eat it. Wait, taco what?
What's it called? Taco what?
Let's see where. Wait a minute.
Cabana?
It's Taco Cabana Ice, a restaurant chain.
What's the name of the restaurant chain again?
It is the Taco Cabana restaurant chain cashing in on the pumpkin spice craze by serving a frozen pumpkin spice margarita.
All right. I just want to get the name of the business right. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all. All right. So,
why are you going to look at it?
No, I'm not going to get that. It's just, pumpkin spice is like the most repugnant thing ever put on the planet. I'm just like.
And here's the when it's fresh pumpkin spice, it's kind of pleasant. But after a half day or so, it's not pleasant anymore.
No.
And by the next day, you're like ready to puke.
Oh, and then you get people who buy like 16 pounds of like pumpkin spice coffee, and the next thing you know, you're eating pumpkin spice coffee in like July.
No,
with your
not doing that, Dano, not doing that.
Can't do it.
It's like we are a disgusting society. Oh, I'm sorry, that's right. You do a pretty good bush. Can't do it. No, can't do it.
Not at this juncture. No quid pro quo. Anyway, so I'll tell you how committed I am to this program that we do every week. Let me tell you.
Yeah, I can tell you.
I had a dream. No, I didn't dream anything. So here's what happened. All right. I go to post the Slade and Mayson show for the YouTube version, which didn't make it this week. Why? There you go. I'm glad someone asked that question. The monitor I had for, 8 years finally decided it did not want to turn on anymore.
Okay.
So I had to go get a new monitor, but it's midweek. And the only place that had a decent deal was Best Buy. Do you know that, long story short, their hours are curtailed. They close their doors. Without you looking, I'm gonna let you guess. I'm gonna let you guess what time they close the door. Now, mind you, this was this facility Monday through Friday, Saturday through Sunday. They were 7 a.m. to I think it was about 10:30. Those were their hours.
Okay, so now what wait, I was going to say I was going to ask what period of day this was. What time of day was this?
This was it's any day of the week now. Any day of the week. What are their?
So I'm going to say
what time they close?
Just absolutely ridiculous. I'm going to say 3:00.
That's a little ridiculous, but it's not that far off. They close at 6 p.m. I get off at 5:30. It takes 33 minutes to get there.
Marketing. Here are the geniuses in marketing. Instead of opening at 10 a.m. when nobody's out, everybody's at work, why don't you open at noon?
Yeah. About that.
How about that, man?
So there you go. So I had to wait until the weekend before I can get
here's the
a replacement
because I have
monitor.
to buy a computer and I don't know where to buy it. I have no idea where to buy it. Got any ideas?
Best Buy, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know. Wally World.
I need to be able to hook to a large monitor because I'm blind as a bat, and I need to be able to put extension speakers on.
Are you talking like laptop or desktop?
Desktop.
Oh, wow. Yeah, probably Best Buy. Yeah.
Or I'm done with the laptop thing, man. It's like it's too trifling, too much to work with. So
yeah, I hear you.
Besides, I'm going to do a lot less with this one than I did with the laptop anyhow, because I'm not going to do anything but watch porn on it.
So glad you're honest, but what, Freddie? You have got to be kidding me!
I recognize that.
Jiminy flipping crickets. Well, apparently that's going to do it for us for this week. We were going to talk a little bit about porn,
let me answer the question.
What was
because you said, do you know how much dedication I have? No, do you know how much dedication I have to this? And I called you during the break on this. I walk into this studio every Sunday morning, and I really don't want to do this. I just want to go back home. And then a minute into the show, I'm sucked in, and I couldn't pull myself out even if I wanted to. So that's dedication, brother.
we gotta try you from home one day. We'll see if that works.
Well, if I get a new computer, I think I might do that.
Okay. Yeah, we just need good clean signal and process.
How much are these things going nowadays? $59, $60?
Say goodbye, Mr. Slade.
Goodbye,
In,
Mr. Slade.
in my day, computers were only 49 cents, and everybody had them in every corner.
And they all came with a little bit of chewing gum that tasted like a credit card. I gotta wait 167 hours to have this much more popcorn. Hey, I got more stuff.
No. We're done.
Darn it. Yeah, I did have more stuff because it's like I forgot, but I just forgot it just that quickly.
Long distance, run around. Okay. All right. Say goodbye, Mr. Slade.
Goodbye, Mr. Slade.
All right, team, you know the drill. So if you're enjoying the Slade and Mayson show and you want to see more episodes, make sure you hit the subscribe button down yonder and hit the bell. You got to do both or something bad will happen. Thanks for watching. See you next week. Bye.